Donald Trump did what? Pardon the writers? How many? 300? 500? What? 1,500? Oh yeah. Let's chat. So, girl, that's too many. Glad my door stay locked. So, if he pardoned 1,500 writers, I understand why he would do that. I want you to understand why Donald Trump would do that. He's a 34-count felon convict. And he was elected, and he's running currently, of course, as president. A felon, convicted felon, twice impeached. And he's running the country. So in his mind, oh my gosh, if I can run a country, then why should they have to pay the price for what they did? I should pardon them. He's not dumb. He knows what he's doing. You see, if anything happens to Donald Trump, whether it be by heart attack, a stroke, dementia, or whatever, he's going to want to make sure a felon can run for president, get elected, and run the country however that person pleases. Okay? Of course, we know it's not going to be a woman, because God forbid, he wouldn't want that. But he wants someone like him. And so this is what could happen. And I'm saying it could. I'm not a foreseer, but I have seen some things happen that I do foresee at times. So let's say something happens to Donald, whether it'll be mentally or physically. It could happen because he can't run any more than a year or 2 years. I don't think he's going to make it that far. Let me tell you why. So his health is not good at all. He's showing major signs of dementia. I can tell he's on a lot of medications. His breathing problem is, out of whack. And so now with him being the president, he has to put so much mental work ahead of him. He has to breathe, he has to walk, he has to, think, he has to get up at all wee hours. That's a lot for a person his age and with his health issues, because I know he has issues. I was in the medical field for 30 years. I know a sick person when I see one. And so what could happen is, if not this year, next year, it's not looking good for him at all, for Donald Trump. And so now, if anything happens, of course, now his followers, which is a few millions, and plus these people that were just pardoned, they could cause World War III internally. And I'm going to call it that because it's not external. This country is going to plummet internally. Why? Because this Donald Trump was allowed to run for president, even though you and I, as a felon, if you were to, apply for a high position as a CEO or whatever, no matter if you have the bachelor's degree and the experience or whatever, but the simple fact that you're a felon, they would literally just skip you. The minute you answer, yes, I'm a felon, they will skip you. And even if you don't answer that you're a felon, of course, they're going to run your name and find out that you're a felon. And so you will be automatically disqualified. How fair is that? Okay? How fair is that? And so here you have this man, 34 felonies running the country. So back to my Jan6 people, you're lucky. You are lucky to have a president who is a felon and is giving you the freedom, and for sure, some of you already started making bad decisions. Or you're going to be smart. Hey, let me tread easy. Let me climb a little bit up there until I find my way on that seat, just like my cult leader did. Okay? Now, let me tell you a little bit about me. I don't vote. When it comes to voting, I'm like 7 up. Yeah, you should know. And so I like to give my take on either left or right, Democrat or Republican, or whoever, when it comes to politics like that, because I'm going to agree and disagree with either side. Because, there's a lot of things that I don't agree. And if I don't agree, I'm just going to speak my mind. But I definitely, like 7 up when it comes to voting. Never. So, but it's sad to see that, that it has come down to this. And we're not done. This year is going to be ugly. And if this dude doesn't survive physically or mentally this year, whoever picks up after him, it's going to be bad. We all know that. But you know what to do. This is what the original settlers created. This is what the forefathers created. Yeah, created a monster out of this country. And here we are, the ones that are original people, just looking back and saying, you wanted this one. I know. What? No, they can't fix this at all. This is like beyond repair. No DIYs on this one. So, please, educate yourself and inform yourself and prepare yourself, because what's about to happen is going to be worse. And if you do not prepare yourself, you're going to suffer. So these January 6 people, they're prepping. They're prepping that as soon as Donald Trump tells them, attack, destroy, right now, they know, stand back and stand by. They already know his message. Trump doesn't even have to say it. Okay? And so it is sad that, it's going to happen. The inevitable is going to happen. And the sad part is there's going to be children involved, elderlies. They're going to be caught in the middle of this. And so that's my intake on this, that this pardon that just took place, those 1,500 are communicating now with all the others, all the millions that voted for Trump, and there's a coup plan taking place. And as soon as Trump says the word, I hope you're prepared. Those who do not agree with his agenda, with his decisions, I hope you prepare yourself, because now that those January 6 have been released, it's going to be ugly this year. If not this year, for sure next year. So that's all I can give you right now. But I have more videos coming up. Like and subscribe and share. If you like this video and you want more information for entertainment purposes only,